Hey Sagittarius, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your overall December spread and your Love Sitch. We're going to look at the lay of the land here. We're going to look at your love situation, your energy around your love situation, the person who you're thinking of, their energy, what binds the two of you together, and possible outcomes. But first, let's take a look at your overall energy for December. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, what's going on? All right, it looks like there's some energy that's moving super fast. And let's check this out. So the first thing that I'm noticing is the big picture. The big picture is talking about feeling solid, safe, and secure. It's also talking about what I'm hearing is like getting your bearings, So feeling solid, safe, and secure. This King of Pentacles is often a married king or a deeply committed king, and he knows what's going on. He's a business owner. He's the emperor before the emperor. The emperor is showing up here too, Sag. So somebody who is ruling the roost, somebody who is ruling the empire or their business or their home or their lives, like they're getting it together. And I'm hearing getting their bearings. So it's about someone who, it sounds like, lost their bearings for a time, but is jumping back on the game, jumping back on the ship here. So this is coming from a place of reconciliation. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is in your advice, Sag. So we've got the King and the Queen. We've got the divine pair. And this is what I would call the married couple, or the married Queen and the married King. So happening now and into the near future, we've got this big chariot. We've got the universe supporting you, helping you with your momentum moving forward. And this is moving into victory. So here's the Sagittarius card. You have quite a few major arcana. So this is like a big turning point. This is alchemizing things together, balancing things out, healing things, and getting back on track is what it seems like. So the heart of the situation is talking about someone accepting an offer. So an offer has been offered by the universe. It's like something that is offered and you're deciding to take it, and there is some kind of celebration. Both of these are reconciliation cards. This and Judgment. So coming from this place, and then the heart of the situation is talking about celebrating this opportunity. Release the idea that you cannot ground into this. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. This again is talking about this opportunity that is amazing and wonderful, something that you can really dig into and feel safe and solid with. And it looks like that is quite a big deal because you're coming in the past from this place of doing all of this healing. And it looks like there's a lot of healing betrayal. So betrayal energy lifting up and off of you. There's also some kind of, I want to say, I'm hearing somebody is making an offer, but there's some kind of resistance to moving forward with this rite of passage. So with all of this opportunity here and moving forward, there's this resistance to moving through it, but there still is healing happening. We're going to clarify all of this too, Sag. And then happening in present time, we've got the Hangman, which is, I mean, this is so crazy because this is like, you can move so fast into victory, yet here's the Hangman, and it's like, you're still looking at a different perspective when it comes to this unity. You're still on hold or on pause with this. And this coming in as the resistance, I'm afraid to move forward with this rite of passage. And wow, so there's all this celebration. It looks almost like a false start, but I think that the false start is you. You're the one who is hesitant. You're the one who is not moving forward with it. Because if you wanted to, I feel like even somebody else feels like you're moving forward with it. So somebody else has the idea that you're moving forward. It looks good, looks like everything's happening. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't happen. I also want to say this. It looks like somebody is ending one thing to start something new. But let's go ahead and clarify this. All right, this one. That's for some of you, not all of you. Ending something to start something new. I also feel like there is quite a reconciliation with someone from the past. So there may have been something ending and then getting back together with someone from the past, the reconciliation, someone you've been apart from or away from, coming back to. But there's this hesitation about coming into this fully. So let me figure out what this is. I first want to take a look at this King of Pentacles, the big picture. I'm hearing the big cheese. Well, okay, so we've got the Devil card. So this King of Pentacles very well could be getting their bearings back again because they've been dealing with some kind of addiction, some kind of obsession, some kind of addiction. And I want to know what this Chariot is moving forward so quickly. Right? Here's the offer. Here's that Ace of Pentacles. It's like running toward the goal, running toward the thing, running toward the opportunity, the gift. I'm also hearing somebody say the gift of power. Okay. Release the idea that you can't ground into this. You can. Let's look at that. Right? What it looks like is you need to walk away from one thing in order to get to the next. I feel like this is not for everyone, but I feel like there are two storylines going on here. I feel like some people do have someone they need to leave first before they come back to this other person. And then some of you are not dealing with a third party situation. That's what it seems like. Either way, there's lots of reconciliation energy here. You want to take a look at your advice. Your advice is talking about making a choice with the Lovers reversed here. Making a choice about this Queen of Pentacles. This is, don't get caught up on the gender of the cards. This is the intrinsic queen, the intrinsic identity of resources and someone who knows how to manage those resources. So your advice is talking about this person and making a choice about this person. Interestingly, we've got the Lovers card up here, and there's a pause in making that decision. There's a pause in making that choice, some kind of hesitation. What's the hesitation, Sagittarius? It looks like there's a lot of love here. So when I ask about that, I'm not ready to move through that rite of passage just yet. Why not? You're like, because I'm still in love. There's still love. There's still love that you're dealing with. Okay, Chief Sag, tell me about this Judgment card. Coming from this place of judgment, there's some kind of understanding that this is the right thing to do, or there's some kind of understanding that this is the logistic thing to do. It's logical, it's rational. I want to ask your higher self about this Temperance coming in. This is about healing. This is about alchemizing, bringing things together, right? I feel like somebody is talking about this King of Cups reversed. So this King of Cups reversed is often coming from a place of an inner child with their emotions. Someone I feel like wants to be wants to feel emotionally safe, and they're wanting to come to you to feel that way. This advice also is talking about you making somebody else feel safe. And you having to make the choice about whether or not you're wanting to reconcile in order to make someone feel emotionally safe. It looks like there's something else going on here. This can also be codependence. Somebody being dependent on you for stability. Somebody rushing in for that stability. Somebody making an offer to you, but you would be the person who's actually giving them stability. This can be resources, financial stability. It still can be love, it still can be emotional. But here's someone who's wanting to feel things emotionally, wanting you to make them feel safe. And let's ask about this Emperor. Your angels and guides are like, it's almost like I'm just getting my bearings, and then I'm having some emotional stuff come up that I'm having to deal with. Dynamics that have been hidden that are coming out into the light. I want to take a look at this. It looks like there could have been some kind of reconciliation already, and now there's a change. Like, okay, yeah, let's do this. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, let me think about this. What am I getting myself into? It also looks like there might have been a reconciliation that was celebratory, where people were imbibing or drinking or whatever, and they made a decision while they were feeling really good and like kind of being social and partying. Let's see, right. But is this actually the wish? Is this actually my wish? Is this really what I want? And there's a fear there of not wanting to manifest into the future, or not seeing how this can move forward into the future. Like the two people cannot be manifesting together. They're not on the same page somehow. I will say this, initially, it's like this seems logical. And the pairs even coming up. Initially, it seems like this would be a good idea. All right. Let's take a look at this Ten of Swords in the past. There's a reason why that Ten of Swords is there. And it's like healing has already started to happen from past betrayals. So you may have been healing from some things, and then coming into play is this reconciliation that pops back up after you've already started this healing process. Wow, and here's the Emperor. So here is that, I feel like, Sag, this is you calling the shots. This is you starting that healing process, being in charge of the healing process for yourself, getting into a good place, getting your bearings, and then putting this union on hold for a second to figure that out. This celebratory thing at the heart of the situation also could have seemed like a good idea in the moment, but it could have been more chemically charged. It could have been more physically charged. And now when you're looking into the future, you're like, hold up, wait a second. Is this really as solid and rational as I thought it was in the moment? There's a lot of messages going back and forth. What it looks like to me is somebody tried to reconcile with someone before they were over somebody else. Somebody tried to reconcile with one person and they weren't over another person. Okay. So somebody's trying to feel safe in the arms of another because their feelings have been hurt or they've been rejected. But now, instead of making this big commitment, they've had this night or this time of indulgence, physical, And now they're rethinking this. So let's look at this Two of Wands out in the trajectory. Wow, check it out. We've got the Two of Wands, clarifying the Two of Wands. Okay, but here still, this is ending one thing, choosing one thing over the other thing. A choice has to be made. A choice has to be made. Somebody can't have both. Can't have both things. All right. Wow, Sag, let's take a look at your love situation. The lay of the land is pretty clear so far, but let's see what else is going on. So we're taking a look at your situation. We've got the Death reversed. We've got the Five of Wands reversed. We've got the Five of Cups reversed. And we've got the Three of Wands. So the Death card reversed for me is being in transition, but still being in transition. Not coming to a full circle, not ending a cycle, or being in the middle of a cycle. And this Five of Wands is like, I'm not really fighting it. I'm not fighting for anything in particular. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of throwing my hands up in the air and I'm not really doing anything. And then here's this Five of Cups next to it. Fives are all about challenges and changes. It's like, I'm not doing anything and I'm being remorseful, I'm being regretful, I'm being sad, I'm looking back on the past and feeling grief around this. And then here's this Three of Wands, and it's like there has to be some forward movement. I'm manifesting something. My ships are coming in. I'm trying to manifest something new, but I'm still not done with the past. Wow, it's pretty much exactly what's going on in that past reading. There's remorse and sadness and upset. I even hear fear and anger. There's not a lot of action being taken, but there's also this hesitancy to wrap up a cycle in order to get what's coming forward. It's like, I can't get on this new ship until I get off the other ship. The ships are coming. Okay, let's take a look at how you feel about this, Sag. And we've got the Six of Cups. This is the soulmate card. We've got Justice reversed, karmic injustice. Karmic injustice happening with someone that felt like a soulmate past life. Here's the Eight of Pentacles, but it's reversed. For me, this is being an expert at this situation. You've gone through it enough. You know what this is about. You know karmic injustice has occurred. And here's the Ten of Cups, complete emotional fulfillment. I feel like somebody had the opportunity to have complete emotional fulfillment and somehow this totally just blew up, didn't happen. Let's take a look at the person you're thinking of and their energy around this situation. And the Nine of Swords. This is somebody losing sleep, being very anxious, having lots of anxiety, going over things in their head again and again. And the Star reversed. This is a wish that did not come into fruition. Here's the Five of Swords reversed. More fives. So this is past betrayal. So this person looks like they've been in their head a lot about past betrayal and wishes and dreams not coming into fruition. The idea that this was not their highest and their greatest potential. This person feels duped, it looks like. And here's the Eight of Cups reversed. This person also looks like they have not moved forward and moved on from this situation. All right, I'm going to do some clarifying with this. Let's check out the situation. So first I want to look at Death reversed. not being able to wrap it up, not being able to go forward, being stuck in the past. And this has a lot to do with being single, having all of your resources around you. Someone is not wrapping something up because they don't want to lose their resources. And this Five of Wands reversed, it's like they're not putting any effort into streamlining their options. Somebody's got a bunch of options that they keep on hold, it looks like. And they're not doing anything to wrap that up, take care of it. Yet something that they don't have that they long for, they're upset that they don't have that. They have all these other options. They have these reconciliations. They have these moments of lust and moments of, happiness and celebration. And then here's the Queen of Cups reversed. Then there's this, I'm not trusting my intuition. I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm feeling upset emotionally. I feel like someone misses someone. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups. All right, so in your energy, you're talking about this past life love, this past life, the soulmate, not accepting a cup of love here, not accepting what the universe is offering them. Somebody is not, well, I just heard somebody said, somebody's not taking the bait. That could be you, Sag. You're like, I'm not taking the bait. So justice reversed, this karmic injustice that's occurred, and somebody's shutting down, somebody's being very protective. I feel like this karmic justice occurred because this person wasn't able to open, wasn't able to be vulnerable, wasn't able to open up. And also, this person was afraid of losing their resources. So that's coming up again too. Someone's afraid of losing their resources. So the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I'm an expert at this. I've gone through this before. I've gone through these challenges before. I've gone through these times when it doesn't feel like the universe is protecting me, where I don't feel like I'm in alignment, or I don't feel like I'm in the right place at the right time, kind of thing. Here's this Ten of Cups, this complete emotional fulfillment. And again, here we have justice reversed. Wow. So Sag, you're talking about karmic injustice occurring. I could have had all of this. You're either talking about this because you made this choice, or you're talking about this other person making this choice. Somebody had something that was a soulmate situation, and they let it go. They have this complete emotional fulfillment that was available to them. And some kind of karmic injustice happened where they didn't choose. They chose poorly. And it looks like it's because of resources. But also it's because this is, for me, the heart chakra card. They couldn't open their heart chakra. They were protecting themselves. Instead, you're saying, I'm an expert at this. I'm an expert at something being thrown in the path here. But I will say this, rejection, the whole thing about rejection being divine protection. The universe had your back, but not in a way that felt good, perhaps. Let's take a look at what your person is feeling and clarify this a little bit. Nine of Swords, right? Their head is reeling. They're thinking about this a lot. They've gone through a lot of thought process around this heartbreak. Looks like a third party situation of a heartbreak, and their heart healing. So they've really gone through it and recognized that this wasn't the divine potential that they were hoping for. This is the high priestess reversed. This is somebody speaking their truth. This is somebody not hiding anymore, coming out of silence around this. And this Five of Swords talking about past betrayal. Past betrayal, yeah, again, this person feels duped. This person feels like they were manipulated. Somebody feels like they were absolutely manipulated and betrayed and lied to. That's what it feels like. And they're not emotionally completely moved on from the situation. And they're talking about reconciliation. Wow. All right, let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. We've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Both of you understand that someone feels duped and lied to. Both of you understand and are dealing with the idea that someone is unable to trust because of this betrayal. Both of you are well aware of the betrayals. And I feel like somebody doesn't feel like the other person knows the truth, but they know more than what the other person thinks they know. Oh, okay. So here is there's some serious physical attraction, chemistry. And here is it's like divine inspiration. This is definitely a seed that is available to be planted. So there's an opportunity here. We're going to clarify that. And here we have the Seven of Wands. Somebody is not really having a lot of conviction around this. And they're even feeling maybe weak to this. Let's see. So this Queen of Swords, this person feeling lied to. They're also talking about, they feel lied to about the future plans that were made. How this was not reciprocated. One person was giving more than the other. This Ace of Wands, it's like, here's the wish card. Making dreams, making wishes, wanting that to be true. And the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, so somebody not basically standing up for what they want, but also somebody feeling weak around this. And here's the King of Cups coming in reversed, coming in upside down. So this is the person who came in the other spread, wanting to be cared for and nurtured. And I feel like not wanting to do a lot to be cared for and nurtured. But somebody is wanting their ego to be healed by someone else, but they're not willing to step in and perhaps even reciprocate this. And I'm getting the feeling that they don't know how. They don't know how to do it. I even feel like they're afraid of it. Yeah, and I'm hearing that they did some damage here. Whew. All right, Sag, let's take a look at possible outcome here this month. Wow, here's the Wheel of Fortune. Here's my fairy tale card. This is things moving, definitely the wheel spinning, something turning, movement, but the wheel moving in your favor. Here's a victory card, 6 of Wands, coming from a difficult, challenging battle into victory. So feeling like victory wasn't happening, but then moving into victory. This is a huge victory ultimately because of this wheel right here. There's some sort of really successful advancement. And as soon as I say that, all of a sudden, things slow down again. Messages slow down, goals slow. And then here's this back and forth. Somebody having one foot in one world and another foot in another world, like somebody's still juggling. What? All right. Let's clarify this. So I feel like somebody gets the answer that they want, but then the situation is still the same. Wow. The situation looks like it's still the same. So here's a soulmate relationship and it's reversed, but this is also talking about somebody releasing their past, releasing a past relationship. I feel like this is somebody saying that they're doing that. Right, but they're not necessarily doing that. This was the resistance. The resistance in this past spread was not going through that rite of passage. And it could be letting someone else go. What's up with this 8 of Wands reversed? These are messages of love that somehow are not going through, not getting to their intended person. And this juggling. Yeah, this looks like another person. This is like another lover, another person. So this looks like another person. And this person is not very happy, feels resentful, feels like they have been wronged. This person can also be vengeful sometimes. So it looks like somebody's got some angry people around them. But this looks like the same situation that it was before. So let's take a look at energy that you don't see coming, Sag. High honor, gifts, name female, and great fortune. Oh man, Sagittarius, what this looks like to me is a whole bunch of love bombing. That's what it looks like. So this is where well, okay, so somebody's coming in and praising someone, showering them with gifts. You're the only one I want. Y'all think about, like, that's what they're gonna say. And great fortune, like just showering someone, love bombing. All right, so that would be some energy that perhaps you don't see coming. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this person wants to say to you, Sag. It's time for me to heal now. I know know that I crossed the line with you. You and I were too young. Whew. Somebody's not wanting to go through the cycle again. All right, let's take a look at this love oracle. And then we'll ask the romance angels what's going on. Messages of love. Here we go. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. That's why it's hard to let go of it. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. I feel like this is also whoever it is that is not letting go of these other options. It's talking about clearing your energy field, awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I'm hearing something's awkward. Somebody's going through a spiritual transformation because of some awkwardness. And let's take a look at this. The romance angels, what do they want to tell you? Wow, soulmate. So past life love and soulmate has come up quite a few times in this reading. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I feel like that is that King of Cups reversed, who came up twice. Somebody does need to visit some childhood patterns, emotional patterns, and do some healing work around that. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Anyone that would have an analogy for you? Some advice for the next couple of weeks. You have to, you are good enough. Don't let your pride get in the way. And luck is on your side. Sagittarius card. Right, Sag, that's what I have for you. Let me know how that resonated, and I will talk to you again in a couple of days with another energy check. Bye.